Take this, and these, plus these, to make this.
Okay, today I have this old school Heidi Swapp ghost heart. For this technique, you can use any sort of template or heart, butterfly. You can die cut it, you can hand cut it, whatever. I have kept this little ghost heart on my workspace and I reference it quite readily. And so I'm pretty eager to use it today and show you how easy it is to make DIY embellishments for your page. Now, the inspiration for this DIY embellishment today is this page here. The whole entire side page is made from DIY makes, is made from using papers and bits and pieces and bringing them all together, and except for this piece here. So let's continue. After I have cut the heart out, I'm going to take the spatula here and distress the edges. When I distress edges, this is exactly what I am referring to. I'm just pulling up the sides. Sometimes I sand, but it doesn't give me quite the same effect as when I come along here with a tool. It could be a ruler. It could be an actual distress tool. The point is just to kind of lift up the sides. And in this particular cardstock, which is Rose's Smooth Cardstock from scrapbook.com, it has a white core, which I'm actually a fan of. I like the white kind of showing up. It sort of adds to the whole shabby chic, kind of modern grunge sort of feel that I'm going for. So with that done, I am now going to go through these rub-ons that I have here from 49 and Market. And I just want to kind of DIY a pattern on this heart. So what I'm going to do here is it's a choice between these two pinks. I think I'm going to go with the darker pink. I'm going to come in here with my scissors and just trim out a part of this. I don't need the whole thing. Now, that being said, you can absolutely do the whole thing on your particular DIY embellishment. For this instance, as is shown kind of in the sample here on the layout, I am just going to come in here with a bit of it right there on the edge, and using a bone folder. 49 and Market includes a craft stick that is a bone folder that you can use for this as well. I just happen to have this on my table right now, and it is a go-to tool and part of my essentials. And so I want to share that with you here. And as this gets in place, pull up the plastic. You still have another portion of this pattern for another project. If you have some hanging over, just either pull it off or tuck it to the back. If you cut it with your scissors, it's going to tend to stick to your scissors. So that might not be exactly what you want to do. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm literally taking a scrap piece of paper here, one of my favorite patterns from Fernwood. I'm going to come in here with this mini trimmer and trim off about 1 inch. And then at this point, I'm just going to cut with scissors. But what I want is a little notched piece that's going to be tucking out from the heart. Now, you see me do these little notch pieces all the time, a little bit obsessed. I just really like the little flair that it gives just about anything. And again, distressing the edges, but what I want this to do is come about right underneath here. I'm going to use a tiny attacher to set that in place. And even at this point, this is a beautiful piece for a card front, your memory planner, or obviously a scrapbook page. Another way to add to your DIY embellishment is with dies. This is the scrapbook.com slim border die that I absolutely love. This may be one of my most favorite dies right here. And the reason for that is not only is the heart beautiful as a border, but as you can see here, the little hearts pop right out and they in themselves make for wonderful embellishments. This is how these are going to play with this DIY embellishment right here. The smaller hearts are going to come in here with the bigger heart by adding in a piece of foam adhesive, and I want to layer that kind of on top of obviously the main heart, the rub-on, and overlapping my notched little piece there as well. I'm going to do it one more time. Hot glue works really well in this technique, I will tell you. And it gives great dimension, but so do these little foam squares that you can make any size with this roll of foam adhesive. And that is how you craft a DIY heart embellishment, beautiful for any of your paper crafting work surfaces. I hope you have found this DIY embellishment mini video helpful. And if you have any questions or if you'd like to see anything else in a tutorial format, I'm so happy to do that for you. Please let me know in the comments below, and I will see you in the next video.